Alright, my dudes, good morning. Day 81, August 3rd. Just, you can see exactly where I camped. Gosh. Right there. Rained throughout the night. Don't forget the trekking poles. Got everything else. Slept, really good. Just outside of Dartmouth College and high school right there. Barely in the woods. 8 a.m. It's supposed to be raining right now. We're gonna make it up to a cool cabin 22 miles later. Later. Well, folks, good morning again. We're a couple miles into the trail now. It's completely fogged over. I'm up in a cloud. There's been light showers all morning. It just stopped raining, but still everything's wet and cloudy. Man, it feels good. It's really humid, so I'm sweating everywhere. But the sun's not shining in to heat it up and sticking to cool temperatures, which is super nice. Answer to my prayers is changing my shoes. I switched to these Topo something. I almost always go for like the most attractive shoes, so I tried on like a couple different brands. I was thinking of doing Solomon's again or Ultras. Both of them fit weird and tight, and all he had were 10s in every size. He didn't have 10.5 of anything, but he measured my feet and 10 was my size. So now I'm confused with those last Solomon's I had, if somehow the water like shrunk them down, or sitting so long shrunk them, or I don't know what it was, but 10's my right size. And it's like I tried my shoes back on in the store and they felt fine, but it was when I was hiking. It was like so much pain in the balls of my feet and my toes. Tried like 5 different brands of shoes on. None of them felt completely right. All of them felt a little snug. Then I tried these Topos on and it felt so comfy. So I was like, this is it. But I was still nervous that once I started hiking, I'd have that same pain. And although my feet are really like sore and I can feel pressure spots, it's been an answer to my prayers. This was like solved everything. It made me realize the importance again of taking care of your feet, prioritizing them, making sure they're always comfortable. Because that's like the physical aspect of it, but also like mentally, because once you physically start hurting, then you get emotional about it. So I was like, my parents had just left and I was missing them, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. I still got 22 days to go. My gosh, like it seemed like everything kind of, all the worlds collided. And so just fixing my shoes made a world of a difference. So always the lesson of the day is always take care of your feet. The shoes with 20% discount plus Christine's Dartmouth student discount came out to $108 total. I think the MSRP was $150. So I'm happy with taxes and fees to pay $108. And I'm happy to, I mean, I probably would have paid $150 just knowing now the difference that it makes. It's like I wanted to be cheap and only have, not cheap, but only wear 3 pairs of shoes the entire trip, and I'm like, I can't do that. That was so painful. When I sat down and switched my shoes, I was like all of a sudden came upon me in the middle of the trail. I'm like, I can't walk in these anymore. So I switched to those sandals for the last couple miles. So yeah, doing great, feeling stoked. Thought it was gonna be a little harder rain, but it's just been light rain, which is nice. No slippage yet. The whole week, upcoming weather for the White Mountains is thunderstorms and rain. So we're heavy hitting the hardest part of the trail. But I got new shoes, so I can do anything now. I was nervous for them before. I still am nervous. Nervous to do 22 miles per day in them, that's for sure. But giving myself the advantage and don't got no excuses now. All right, heading down into the abyss. Talk to you later. Feeling the mountain moxie has returned. Feeling freaking fantastic. 7 miles in, been hiking for just under 3 hours. Back in the groove. My feet feel amazing, and it's like such a huge blessing. I did not realize how bad they were, how much they were hurting until now. I'm like, zero pain. That's how it's supposed to be. If you got any pain, you gotta figure that out quick. It's so much more enjoyable without pain. No pain, no rain, no main. But anyways, feeling good, texting some family and friends, and it's always fun to be able to have those conversations while you're out here and think about them. Text back and forth, people checking in and reaching out, telling stories and jokes. Makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, we're here in the New Hampshire woods. Freaking amazing out here. Beautiful. I love the temperatures in the 70s from that rainfall and cloud cover. Stellar. Met a girl from Tennessee named No Rush. She's just hanging out, having some snacks at the trailhead. And it's been all southbounders that I've passed this morning. I feel like that's going to be the theme. All the northbounders that have gotten this far, it's like they're going to finish. They got 400 miles left. Speaking of, wonder when. Probably, maybe. I might hit the 1,800 mile mark tomorrow. That'd be sweet. Anyways, the hikers are serious now that are northbound. They're so close to being done. 80% done or whatever. So I feel like they've all got a good pace on them by now and doing 15 to 25 a day. So now that I've kind of averaged out in the group, I've kind of slowed down, they've sped up. I think that's why I don't see as many people, because we all wake up and keep our pace for the day. But I still pass some. Yeah, I just had to make this video because I'm feeling freaking good. Back in my groove. It's like I'm gonna watch the videos from the last 2 days and realize I was struggling. That pain was changing me. I felt like I was dead the last 2 days, and I feel like I just got reborn again. So much more enjoyable. I'm ready to frickin' start running and kick butt. Right in time for New Hampshire's White Mountains that are gonna frickin' kick the crap out of me. Everybody, the entire trail has talked about the White Mountains. They just say, oh, wait till you get to the Whites. Oh, wait for the White Mountains. And they just non-stop about that. And now there's southbounders that talk about them and oh, Vermont's so easy compared to the White Mountains. This is a breeze. I was laughing on the smooth trails, all this stuff. And other people have said like, yeah, it's tough, but it's beautiful and it's fun. So I'm really excited to be humbled. I've been nervous this whole time, and now today, after feeling amazing, I'm like, I'm going to kick butt. But we shall see. I don't know if I can keep the 22 miles per day pace. Everybody says you slow down from 20 miles a day to 12 miles a day. I figure if I go 1.5 miles per hour from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 12 hours, be 18 miles a day. That should be my minimum, is 18 miles. But yeah, we'll see. Be nice to get some extra ones in before the White Mountains and then after. I also heard this dude yesterday said southern Maine is like the hardest part, so we will see on that as well. Just like pretty remote and rugged. Looks like there is a lot of flat there, so I don't know if that's all rocks and actually you're really slow, or if I'll be able to make up some time there as well. But we got 19 days left. That's insane. It's sad, but incredible at the same time. See you later. Get a quick view. First, look at New Hampshire. Headed up to that fire tower tonight. Sheesh. Gorgeous. Let's go frickin' White Mountains. Let's get it. That's where we're headed. A tower. For sunset tonight. Beautiful first view of New Hampshire. The White Mountains. Tonight we're headed up right there to this fire tower. Be there in about 3 hours. Feeling good. Stoked. It's gonna be some epic mountains. Beast. I gotta record this moment because it's so pretty here. Listening to good music. Turning to be a lovely afternoon. This is just like this hidden forest of New Hampshire. Moose Mountain. Feeling freaking good. Apple Music or Spotify? A freaking cold Coke. Ice cold. Middle of the woods to drop off. I am so grateful. So freaking delicious. Thank you, trail angels, for the trail magic. I would not be able to do this without you guys. Oh, beautiful pond out there. Some sketchy boardwalks. Honestly, not as bad. Starting was bad, but oh, this is pretty. Pause for iPhone picture. Beautiful. Look at all the berries. There's a better view of the pond. No moose. On the hunt for moose. That one's pretty bad. But they're keeping me dry, and that's the purpose. It doesn't have to be pretty. Oh, it turned out to be toasty out here. You don't ever feel it in the forest. It's always shaded, tree covered. I don't know how hot it really is down here in the valleys, in the towns. The sun came out though. Oh, that one was bad. Where's the moose? I must find a moose. Seems like it'd be full of ticks. Check for ticks, some worms. Good as gone. All right, New Hampshire. Whoa, look at this beautiful pond. That came out of nowhere. I know I should have taken a video during it. Trail magic. Chef Ducky, also known as Ducky, with some surprise trail magic on a Saturday night at 4 p.m. So freaking grateful. What is this? His ice cream brings all the hikers to the yard. His water tastes better than yours. Damn right. His croquet game is better than yours. It's all free. Yeah, there's no charge. What is this place? This can't be real. This is amazing. Ice cream sandwiches. So awesome. All right. Trail magic everywhere. Got an ice cream sandwich. New Hampshire's amazing. Thank you, Bill Ackerley. And also, thank you to Ducky for the wonderful trail magic. That was awesome. She hiked back in 2016. The guy that has the ice cream sandwich is an older guy that hiked back in the 70s, and sounds like he's passed away, but they have their grandpa's house that they come and spend a couple weeks at every summer. And now we got 6 miles of crazy uphill to this cabin and fire tower. So got 3 hours to sunset. Pray that I can walk fast. Chee-hoo! All right, there's the mountain I was taking the video from up there. The ledges. We're still headed up this mountain. Clear up there. All right. Just got that mountain to go, I believe. Oh, it's freaking pretty. I was just at the other outcropping where you could see the mountain I was pointing out earlier, but now it's gone. I'll have to show you when I get to the fire tower. Holy cow. Beautiful. Just made it up to this spot. If that's it right there, I am not making that tonight. I still got, it's 6:45. So it should be like an hour and 15 minutes. I got to get to 21, 22, 2.3 miles. If that's 2.3 miles, man, holy crap. Guess we'll find out. Where's your mama? Go the other way. Yeah. Just want to get this on film because I know I'll forget it if not, but this huge pine tree just fell 100 feet away from me. I thought there was like a deer or moose or squirrel or bear in the trees, but it could have been a squirrel. It could have been any of those animals, honestly. I didn't even think about that. Or it could have just been the tree's time to fall, but full-on pine tree. And it happens like quite a bit. That was crazy. Trees falling. So I just found out it looks a lot longer than it feels. Supposedly I got 2 miles left to get to 23 miles. And then I'll reach, you probably can't even see it, the top of that mountain. Holy cow, it's beautiful though. Whew. I don't know about that. 6:45. So we got an hour and a half to sunset and 2.25 left. So I should be able to get there by 8 based on my average, but that is a steep frickin' mountain. That's gonna take it out of me. Hope it's worth a amazing sunset. That would be sweet. Oh, it's gonna take it out of me. I can already feel it. Big old mountain up there. Let's get it. Pretty muddy area through these swamps. Oh, that's why it's a freaking stream. Just saw like a 2-3-year-old bear out doing its thing on its own. Thought it might have a mama, but I think it's a little too old for that. Might be the first year on his own or her own. That was pretty cool. It appeared right in the trees right in front of me. But it's pretty evening. There's constant thunder off in the distance. It's like this creepy, nostalgic feeling going into the storm up to this tall mountain with the fire tower. 7:16, and how long we got left? About a mile left, but it's gonna be straight up after this river section and right up the face of the mountain. It's gonna be intense and slow, but we got an hour till sunset, so luckily I get to pace myself. Gonna be a 23-mile day. Got to see a bear. Thunder's been crazy. Awesome trail magic, ice cream, and Ducky with tons of food. And yeah, first big day in New Hampshire. Freaking awesome. Later. Getting tough. Sorry, that screen's not gonna be great. Just came up that, now we got these stairs to go up. Hui. Don't really use my trekking poles when it's rocks. Ooh. Are we gonna get a sunset? Or is it just gonna sink behind the clouds? Either way, I'll be glad I'm up here, either in the fire tower or in the cabin. Look at that. Criminy. It's a beast. I'm thinking I'm going to be getting a lot of videos for these cool steps and climbs. I think they're freaking awesome. Got the, what do you call this, rebar? That's so nice. Sheesh. Oh, I've paid quite a toll. Yeah, right. Holy hell. Are you kidding me?
Pull the string, whatever you do. Push it, I got the door tied to it, but it's only a bow tie. And this is with the fire. Imagine if there was no fire, what you'd see. You know, all that haze covering it. And if there was no fire, you had a clear view. Oh, man. Yep.